So we are very, very excited. Today we are launching the 3 new foldable in India, which is Galaxy Z Fold Ultra, Galaxy Z Fold 8, and Galaxy Z Flip 8. Now, all these 3 devices has been built for a very, very young-minded, differentiated Indian consumers. The first device focus on the productivity and the creation aspect of the device, that how do we enable the ultra behavior with the large battery, the large 200 megapixel camera. The new shape focuses on unfolding a consumption behavior, which we see today, that how consumers are reading or seeing reels and long format differently. Now the formats are not adapting to that. Third device focuses on self-expression. Now that's been our very, very important strategy, that how do we make which foldable as a strategy to go to the consumer and give power back in the consumer hand with the choices. In the GTM part, like I shared, that we will be working on the 3E strategy. First, we are expanding our width of distribution. The device will be available at more number of shops. Second, we are adding more demos this year. So we are giving 2x more demos than our last launch, so that consumer can feel the device at the shop floor and actually experience the latest tech which is available. And the third aspect will be, how do we make the device more affordable? Because now we don't see that consumers see the price. Consumer sees the EMI tag, which is a very, very important aspect of buying. So with this new launch, we are bringing 30/0 EMI, which is the first time in a foldable. So that will make it more accessible to consumer to buy. Demand for Z Fold is across the cities. We see tier 2 and below are growing faster, and where the adoption is more. Now, the strategy has been very, very simple, that how do we make the device first accessible at the shop floor in the tier 2 and below, and how do we blend it with our affordability for the adoption. And even with our marketing, we have the strong belief that we will continue to be where the consumer is. So we will be advertising wherever the consumer is. If he's watching video, or he's watching a sport, or he's reading a news, they will find us everywhere. We are very, very proud of the way we are building an AI India, that how AI is being adopted, especially when I see a use case of foldable. The AI users is very, very high. Almost 90% of the user use AI feature, which is a clear testimony of how you make technology or innovation meaningful, so that consumer adapt. Now, AI is being built for everything you do. So first aspect of AI is about communication. You can transcript your discussion, you can translate your discussion. Second is about the writing aspect, so you can actually make it easy to write. The third aspect is about the photography aspect, that how do we reduce the noise in the picture, how do we build it better with the eraser, how do we do the scene analyzer. So all those aspects enable the consumer. And last but not the least, continue to be the most important pillar in AI is privacy. That how do I keep the data which a consumer is doing extremely, extremely secure and with the consumer. So we have worked across so that it becomes the daily life behavior of the consumer, rather than just one pull feature. And that's how we have built our all AI features, which are very intuitive and in the consumer journey. So he's not redefining the consumer journey of the phone to pull the AI. It's actually working alongside what he's doing. And we continue to see a great adoption of AI in India. That will be available in India. We have worked very closely with Gemini and made a Gemini AI part of our hardware. And that's how we enable consumer experience with a far deeper understanding and enablement what we have built with this AI. I am a very, very strong believer, and at Samsung we keep bringing this pillar, that why should the innovation be only at the end of the product? Why are we not innovating the value chain and the GTMs? And Finance Plus happens to be at the core of that. And that's what we have done this time. So you get a loan from a far larger sets of NBFC than it was earlier. So you can get it on Bajaj, you can get it on DMI, you can get it on IDFC, Cholamangalam, Poonawallas, anybody you say, and we are out there. So again, we believe the power should sit in the consumer hand, and they should make the best decision for themselves. Fold 7 was one of our best sellers in the foldable range which we have launched over the years, and we are very, very excited and with the new launch, and we strongly believe that this launch will help us to grow foldable share further in India. We keep it very simple. It's a 4P. We have the largest assortment available for the consumer. We continue to even launch today a 4G phone because we should be available to whatever consumer wants. Second, make it to the widest distribution. So you can walk into any outlet in this country and you will find a Samsung phone. Third, how do we make the best feature right from say A17 or A27 to be available to the consumer? Today, we are proud of the innovation which we have brought with A27. You know, a Samsung wallet today have come and democratized to a A2 level. So that's our commitment to, you know, making innovation accessible to all. And last but not the least, the formula remains very, very simple. Make it affordable for people.